Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review episode 11 of The Walking Dead. And really quick, as always, warning, spoilers ahead. If you have not seen this episode, do not, I repeat, do not watch this review. Okay, I'm gonna give you a 3-second, 3-second warning to leave. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Did you leave? Okay, let's get it started then. Alright, so in the beginning of this episode, we see the army truck that, Abraham picked up Tara and, Glenn in last episode. So we see that, Tara's just sitting there, and she's just sitting there, like, writing down all the addresses to all the places that they were going. And then then they make a stop, and we see just by how he was just killing all the walkers, Abraham is going to be awesome. I mean, he's just with that crowbar. He's like, come on, well, bam! And like, he gets one stuck in one of the walkers' neck, and he has to use the gun, and he's like, sorry, trying to make sound effects, but still, it was awesome. So then later on we see Rick, he's sending, Michonne and Carl, to go, look for more supplies, and, he goes to take a nap, lay down. No, there's no naps in The Walking Dead, because Rick hears that a bunch of guys are coming into his house, and, one of them lays on the bed, and Rick's underneath the bed, and, it starts getting crazy. And then, I guess you want to say the leader of the group comes in and, wants to lay on the bed, and he starts beating, ow, but, I just banged my shoulder, and he starts, punching and he starts, beating one of his guys, and it's crazy. He starts choking him out, and it's crazy. It was, and he saw Rick, but he can't tell him now. And, so yeah. So then we see that Carl and, Michonne, both of them are looking for supplies in this house. And Michonne comes across a painting, and it's got, blood all over it, and so what Michonne does is she goes into this room, and she sees a bunch of dead bodies, and it's frightening for her, and, just seeing it, it was crazy, and then she didn't want Carl seeing it, so as soon as she heard him, she ran out of the room, closed the door, and, that was just nuts, seeing that. I'm probably guessing they killed themselves. That's what I'm guessing. Probably. That's what I'm guessing. Alright, so then we go back to what, Glenn wakes up, and he's like, where am I? I gotta go look for Maggie. So he gets off the truck, and then Abraham's like, no, you're not going anywhere, because he says that Eugene, the one with the black mullet, I believe it was a mullet, he said that Eugene is a scientist, and we need to get him to Washington, D.C., because he knows what started all this. And it's like, what? And it's because it's like, what? He's a scientist, and he knows what started all this? But it's not gonna last for long. well, I'll tell you what my predictions are at the end of this video. But then Eugene sees a walker, and he grabs a gun, and this guy's never used a gun before, and like he's loading it, he's like shooting all over the place, and then he's like shooting the truck. He's like, and then because Abraham and Glenn are fighting each other because Glenn punched Abraham, and they don't know what to do, and like they go over there and they start killing all the walkers, and he shot the tank. He shot the gasoline tank, and now Eugene shot the gasoline tank, and now Abraham and Glenn, Tara, and Eugene, I forgot what Abraham's, the girl in Abraham's group was, but now they have to, walk. Yep, they have to walk now. Okay, now back to Rick. Now he's trying to get out of there, and he doesn't have a gun on him. He gave his gun to Carl, so he's got to be like a spy. He's got to go all tactical. And, he goes into the bathroom, and he sees a guy in there, and he starts choking him out. Silently. And that guy was dead. And, Rick, steals his coat, and gets, and his gun. He gets out of there. Michonne and Carl, they came back, and, and they ran off. And they saw the sign, everyone who comes survives. Yeah, and they saw the exact same sign that Tyrese and them saw. So yeah. Alright, that was my review of episode 11 of The Walking Dead. And I have 2 predictions for this season. 1, the scientist is going to die. I know this is not going to last for long. The scientist is going to die. And my second prediction is everyone is going to come. Everyone is going to meet together. Because all of them are going to see that sign. Because next week, it's Daryl and Beth. And they're going to see the sign as well. So, you know, I'm thinking that everyone is going to come together. They're going to see each other. It's going to be awesome. I predict that's going to be like everyone comes together in the finale. And, so yeah, those are my 2 predictions. 1, the scientist dies, and 2, they all come together. Okay, so that was my review of episode 11 of The Walking Dead. What did you guys think of this episode? Leave it in the comments section below. And I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.